Hey there, students. Today we're going to talk about the supplemental questions for the college application essays. Today, instead of walking through some of these essays, I'm just going to give you the general advice and then put links to the examples that will exemplify the advice that I'm talking about. So be sure to look in the description below for the links. Alright, so number one should be obvious, but it is not. Please answer the actual question or questions that are posed to you from that individual university. Okay, it's not like the general personal narrative where you can stray off and talk about other things. Almost always you need to address the prompt very specifically. You're going to have some that are 500 words long. And those will usually ask you why our university, why this department, that sort of thing. You're going to have some that are 250 words, some that say 35 words, okay? So you have to be specific. You have to learn to write very terse, write with very few words. Number two, don't repeat anything from your personal statement that same university is also going to see. You always add information. It should not be repetitious information. This is your shot to let them know more information about you, make you a rounded person, okay? So don't completely repeat any kind of information that university is going to see more than once. Number three, do research, okay? You need to find out what that university has to offer and learn enough about it so that you can talk about what you will offer that university. Don't take bland answers from many different universities and then just put them in with all of the supplementals. It needs to be specific. That university needs to know that you actually want to go to that university. Let's go into a little more detail about that one. So let's say the question is, why do you want to attend our fine institution? So like I said, number one, you need to do research about particular professors there, particular departments, particular facilities that will facilitate you in getting your degree and furthering your skills for the career that you want to have later in the future, okay? Number two, if they're doing groundbreaking research in some field that you're studying, be sure to find that. Three, like I said earlier, state-of-the-art facilities or something about the university, about the facilities, the buildings, the labs, etc., that will help you in getting your degree and furthering your career. Four, do they collaborate with area hospitals, area businesses? Do they regularly do internships with some of them? Do research into that as well. A lot of times they'll have programs in particular fields that people want to attend that university for. So find out about those opportunities and talk about them in your essay. Five, discuss some of the intangibles. Talk about the spirit of the campus. Talk about the mascot, some of the statues that are on the campus that you want to visit and look at. Talk about the commons where you'll be hanging out and throwing frisbees. Particular dorms that are known for their beauty. Something like that. Just something about the spirit of the campus. Now, it doesn't need to be the whole essay, but that sprinkled in or in one paragraph will go a long way to show that you've done research for that university. Six, discuss what you can bring to the university. What you can bring to that department, to your peers, to the professors. What about your background, your interests, your desires will enable others around you to go towards their goals, towards their careers and degrees and everything. So discuss that as well. What you have to offer, your diversity, your talent in programming, etc. Sometimes the question will specifically be, what can you contribute to your roommates? Okay, this is a big one for quite a few universities. Is there a great dish that you cook? Is there an instrument you play? Are you good at staying up late and talking about your feelings, whatever. Okay, so think about something that you can bring to your roommates. Now then, back to general advice. Number 4, edit, edit, edit. You have to learn to write very tersely, very economically. Don't use words that are extraneous, unnecessary. Don't use adjectives and adverbs that are very flowery unless it's called for. So you have to economize, go over it, go over it, go over it, let someone else look at it, mark out phrases and words that are just not necessary. Okay, general advice number 5. If there are many supplemental questions for that one university, which there often are, be sure you show a range of your personality, a range of your interests. Don't completely stay within the realm of computer science even if that's the department that you're applying to. Okay, some of the questions will let you show that you're a more rounded person. Be sure that you hit on those. All right? Talk about family. Talk about things you did as a child. Anywhere that you can show that you're a more rounded person in some of those questions, please do. And general advice 6, please be honest with your answers. That will come off whether you are being real or not. So the more you can really show about yourself, the better. Some of the questions might ask you list several books like Yale does, and that will be one of the examples that I'll put a link to. Yale will ask you some of your different books. Don't lie. Don't put all Tolstoy. Don't lie. Don't put all Tolstoy and Dostoevsky and Shakespeare. I mean, it's good to show that you're a deep thinker and that you can read those types and understand them, but also talk about something more quirky, something that you've actually read. Now, as a Brown College Acceptance Committee member was telling us, it's good not to just put young adult novels, because that'll show you don't have deep thoughts, that you just look on the surface of things. However, it doesn't all have to be Shakespeare and Dostoevsky. Okay, that does it for today. Don't forget, go down to the description to find the links. Be sure to like and subscribe. So for now, good luck, get busy, and take care.